about this right now. I'm going to be looking at this. Caitlyn Clark, like some mad stuff, and I'm not going to be playing too much of the noise. Caitlyn Clark walking around the team with the Commissioner's Cup trophy, pouring it like drink into or alcohol into other people's mouths, celebrating.
Well, there she is. Where's Chelsea? Chelsea left.
What are you doing with your share of the money?
Oh my God, you're so nosy.
Sophie Cunningham posting this last night, a great pick. The Fever shirts, the champion shirts, Sophie, Lexi Hall, Michaela Timpson, Caitlyn Clark there in the back, Bree Turner right here.
Sid was saying that Caitlyn was biting tops off bottles, but you, Sophie, were some of the
we're used to shotgunning when we need to celebrate, so she got it going for us.
Whose shotguns were faster, you or Sophie?
I did really good. Also, that was one of my better ones, and it being cold makes it a little more challenging, but I got it down really fast.
Nobody saw this coming. The Indiana Fever just shocked the entire WNBA world by winning the Commissioner's Cup. And what happened next broke the internet. Caitlyn Clark went absolutely viral for her wild celebrations. And trust me, you need to see what she said that has the entire league talking. I'm genuinely in shock right now. The Indiana Fever actually pulled it off. After years of struggling, after being written off by so many people, they just claimed their first major trophy. But here's the thing that makes this victory even sweeter. Dana Bonner, who signed with the Fever during the summer thinking she'd get an easy path to victory, wasn't even there to celebrate. She walked away from this team. And now she's watching from home while her former teammates are pouring champagne and living their best lives. The celebration started immediately after the final buzzer. And that's when things got absolutely insane. Caitlyn Clark grabbed the Commissioner's Cup trophy and started walking around the locker room like she owned the place. She was pouring drinks into her teammates' mouths. Champagne was flying everywhere, and the energy was off the charts. But then something happened that sent shockwaves through social media. In the middle of all this chaos, with cameras rolling and her teammates going crazy around her, Caitlyn Clark suddenly shouted something that nobody expected. She looked directly at the camera and said, "I just know everyone in the league is sick right now." And when Aaliyah Boston chimed in with their pissed, Clark doubled down with a massive grin and said, "Yeah, they're pissed. They are sick that the Fever are winning." The confidence, the swagger, the absolute fearlessness of that moment. This is a rookie making a statement that echoes throughout the entire WNBA. She's basically telling every other team in the league that they better get used to seeing Indiana celebrating, because this is just the beginning. What made this even more incredible was how it all unfolded on social media. Sydney Colson was doing a live stream when Clark just randomly appeared, interrupting everything to say hi to the fans watching. The whole thing felt so authentic, so genuine. These weren't scripted celebrations or corporate-approved soundbites. This was pure, unfiltered joy from a team that genuinely wanted this victory more than anything. The viral moments kept coming. They threw on reggaeton music and started dancing. Clark was chasing teammates around with champagne bottles. Aaliyah Boston looked like she'd just won the lottery. The entire scene was chaotic in the best possible way. Even when Clark tried to wear the celebration goggles, she couldn't figure out how to put them on properly, which somehow made everything even more endearing.
So describe what's going on as you celebrate this title.
Yeah, we were waiting for everyone to get back, and then the champagne bottles started getting popped and just spraying everybody, having a good time. It's fun. We worked really hard to get here, and just happy that we're able to celebrate that win together in a room like that, and it was really fun to see a different side of people.
But here's what's really fascinating about all this. While other teams in the league have been treating the Commissioner's Cup like it doesn't matter, saying they just want the prize money, the Fever approached this like it was their championship. This was their Super Bowl. You could see it in how they prepared, how they played, and definitely how they celebrated. The Minnesota Lynx came into this game with a different attitude. They seemed more focused on the financial benefits than the actual trophy. But the Fever wanted to win, period. They treated this game with the intensity and preparation of a playoff game, and it showed. Even though the basketball itself wasn't pretty, even though both teams struggled defensively, Indiana found a way to grind out the victory. This grinding mentality is exactly what makes this team dangerous moving forward. They've been playing with a target on their backs all season long. Every team brings their best shot when they face the Fever, especially with Clark on the roster. While other teams get to sleepwalk through regular season games, Indiana has been battle-tested night after night. That experience is going to be invaluable come playoff time. They've already been playing with playoff intensity all season. They know how to handle pressure, how to perform when everyone's watching, and how to win when the stakes are high. The other teams in the league are treating regular season games like regular season games, but the Fever have been treating them like playoff games all year long. The celebrations also revealed something deeper about this team's chemistry. You could see genuine happiness, genuine excitement. These players actually like each other. They're not just teammates, they're friends who are enjoying this journey together. That kind of chemistry is rare in professional sports, and it's exactly what championship teams are built on. Clark's viral moment, calling out the rest of the league, wasn't just trash talk. It was a declaration. She's putting everyone on notice that the Indiana Fever aren't just happy to be here anymore. They're here to compete. They're here to win. And they're not apologizing for celebrating when they do. The WNBA immediately started promoting these celebration clips across all their social media platforms. They know what drives engagement, and Caitlyn Clark celebrating with her teammates is pure gold for the league. The most viral WNBA post this season will absolutely feature this Indiana Fever team, and that's great for everyone involved. What's really going to be interesting is how this affects the dynamic for next season. Teams that were dismissing the Commissioner's Cup as meaningless are going to see Indiana celebrating like this and realize they made a mistake. You can bet they won't want to watch the Fever celebrate like this again next year. This victory represents so much more than just a mid-season tournament win. It's validation for a franchise that's been rebuilding. It's proof that Caitlyn Clark's impact goes beyond individual statistics. It's evidence that this team is building something special in Indiana. The celebrations, the confidence, the pure joy we saw from this team tells us everything we need to know about where they're headed. This isn't the ceiling for the Indiana Fever. This is just the foundation they're building on for something much bigger. When Clark said everyone in the league is sick, she wasn't wrong. And honestly, they should be worried about what comes next.